Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to Door Kickers 2 Task Force North. So today we're going to tackle a couple of missions again, or at least we're going to be playing for roughly about half an hour or something. We'll see how far we get along that way. So last time we played Why We Fight, and then that means it's time to play Rescue at Dawn. Now, I did play this mission one time before, and again that was a long time ago, but after that we will be playing missions that I haven't seen yet. And obviously this one went imperfectly, so there is still room to improve there. Alright, so we have some interesting angles to consider here. We have a garage which isn't too terrifying. Single entrance, window over there. I don't think this opens, so I don't think we should be looking at that as a risk. However, we have a grating door over here. That is something we can see through. So we can get angles through here into that little corner. We have a window over here, and then we have this atrium or office, looks like an office, I guess, or a dining area, who knows. All glassed out. So that's a lot of angles. I don't know how many terrorists I can expect. Now over here on the left hand side we have a sheet metal gate which is locked, but we cannot see through. There's another reinforced locked door over there. Another one over here. I'm assuming some of these locked doors, because there will be hostages on the map that we need to rescue, they might be over here. That is what I'm assuming. So what I might want to do, we will not be starting too many guys on this corner. I think we will move Jack over here, Bailey as well. Oh, it's a tough one. Do I want to take more of these guys? I don't think so. We're going to get rid of one of these supports. Again, I don't know if marksmen are a good idea here. Grenadiers, also not too sure about, because, well, hostages, you know. So we might want to take Carmack over here. He has a sweet beard. And we have Tanto over there as well. Now we might want to start them back a little bit so that they don't get exposed immediately. And then let's press play and make a plan. So first of all, we will have Carmack over here, and he is going to try to clear some angles at least. So this is the first he will be able to see. He cannot see past the car. That is interesting to note. Right, and oh, last one, he will be looking over here. Now we can also do another little thing here, and that is this button. Wait for clear, don't move until there are no more tangos in sight. So actually this is a very good option. We can add that to several of these move commands. And that will be his final one, so there's no moving beyond it. But basically he will stop if you see something, instead of just moving and engaging more and more and more enemies as he sees more. This guy over here can do pretty much the same thing. Here you will see something like that window area over here, so we will add this other thing that says he should not move. Until everything is clear, at least. And so these guys can kind of cover different angles, and then this guy, he will be moving back. It's a bit messy at the end there, but I think that should be okay. Now over here we will have this guy with the LMG cover that angle. He will crouch there as well. I guess he can move forward just a little bit. Well, this guy is going to get close and he will be picking the lock. Alright, let's give this a start. So this works out quite well. He's going to clear that corner. So this guy's crouching. It's a bit of an interesting animation to see, because he looks like he's bending over a lot. Maybe he can go back to standing. Right now there's nobody that needs to shoot over him. Also he can cover that angle. Alright, so we killed a couple of guys in the courtyard over there. That is good stuff. Probably there's going to be more people over here. We're also going to... There we go. Clearing the rooms little by little. So that's good. I don't know what we can do for cover here. He's going to move over there. Crouch, look at that little door. He's going to crouch over here. So at least if anyone comes from the left, he's going to be covered by the car. Oh, crap. Oh, that's a bad idea, clearly. And there's no way to not kick a door, is there? It's just like... I just kind of want to open that door. Ooh, that's a lot of bad guys there as well. And this is why it's so important to clear your angles, because that was really bad. Alright, so maybe let us do a restart of that mission, because that was quite poor. We'll keep the plan as it originally stands, because that worked out quite well for us. Oh, wow. This guy does not shoot when he's ducking down. That is interesting. Alright. Restart. How about canceling orders? Oh, they can also go quiet. That is pretty interesting as well. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we can ignore that part. Oh, and look at that. This guy blocks his weapon. Alright, final restart. Now we know. He's just going to cover at a better angle. Why does this guy not shoot? That is really weird. Really weird. Alright, so we could blow open this door, but that means they know where we are. We're going to continue this. This guy is going to move forward. Actually, we could blow a hole in this wall as well, but probably there's going to be civilians behind there, which we probably don't want to do. Whoa! Oh! So they throw grenades now as well, huh? Restart! That is crazy. Alright, so many variables. He's going to start making that noise, and now actually as soon as he makes that noise, he's going to cancel that. And again, they don't get the shot off before we do. Or we don't get the shot off before he does, which is a bit unfortunate. These guys though. Oh. Alright, let us... Alright, Carmack is going to leave here and he's going to join up with these guys. He's going to cover that rear angle. This guy is going to sidestep just a little bit. And over here we will set a small door charge because I don't think we will have hostages in that area. And look at that. This guy doing pretty well on that front, keeping the angles clear. Doing a lot of work there actually. And he's going to cover out that window. This guy is going to slowly move forward. And he is going to start covering angles. Starting from here. And again, we will use that little functionality where he doesn't move until he knows for sure everything is clear. This guy can keep covering this angle, so anyone that wants to move through this part of the map is basically going to go through his kill zone. Now at this point it might be a good idea to reload his weapon really quick. And we are going to have to use the spy camera over here for just a second. Oh yes. Can we have a look? Actually, can you throw a flashbang grenade into this room? He can, that is kind of cool. Alright, so he's going to do that. This guy is going to... Oh, we actually can do hand open the door, polite and stealthy. I didn't notice that. Alright, so he's going to... Wow. Oh, he got shot from over there. Oh, man. Oh, come on, we can... Yeah, he does get the cover from there. Alright, I think it's about time for another restart. We need to adjust the plan here. Overall, it works okay. However, do we have some other options? We have the manual breach thing. That's quicker. I want to give it a try. Oh, and he gets knocked back, and that gives us the second we need to kill him. That is super cool. Oh boy. Alright, so we have a bunch of open doors here already. That is interesting. He needs to keep covering that angle though. Come on. Yeah, he needs to move forward. He's going to keep covering that angle until this guy can join up. This guy is going to slowly cover this angle. Like that. And again, we will not move until everything is clear. This guy is going to sidestep slightly. Just ever so slightly. Until we can see all of that. Oh boy, here we go. Oh! Another grenade. Where did that grenade come from? That is interesting. Right, here we're going to go back to covering that angle. Actually, you will keep covering this. Well, kind of like this is the problem. I want to clear this area. I think the machine gun won't be getting on target quickly enough to be helpful with clearing that angle. He's good for holding down lines of attack, I guess. So I don't know, man. Let's give it a try and see how he does. Right? So if he moves all the way over here, he can get a lot of line of sight, which is really nice. And again, if we pause frequently to make sure that we don't get overwhelmed by tangos as he moves forward, it should be okay. backup, of course, never hurts either. But I don't know. You, sir, are going to go over here. Cover that angle. You are going to move over here. Cover both the door as well as a bit of that window. This guy needs to start moving back and clear some corners. That was a weird grenade, man. I guess they are not super accurate when throwing it. That is what I'm assuming. Oh, I want one in between. Alright, so if zooming in does the trick, that is good. We'll add in a couple of these markers as well. So we do really need to keep an eye out for the grenades. That one really caught me off guard. And I do actually remember reading about it in one of the previews, that was a thing now that can happen. But I just, yeah, that surprised me as all. Alright, so we got that angle covered. That is good. Alright, so this guy, ooh, yeah, okay, so that helps. Oh boy. He's going to move forward, but he needs to... Oh crap. Where is that grenade going? Like, I have a feeling I'm not going to get out of this door or out of this room quickly enough unless I move forward, but then I might get exposed. But I feel like this might be my safest option because it gets me out of the room quicker, and this might take too long. That's really worrying me. And meanwhile, Jack, I think he can just... Well, basically this entire area is clear, right? There might be a tango over here. But basically there shouldn't be anything to worry about. Actually, he could also come in through the window. But there's a couch on the other side, so maybe that doesn't work. You can move forward though, and alright, let's see if we can find a grenade, because I kind of lost track of it. Oh! Oh! He got shot before throwing it. Alright, that is good. Alright, so you need to move back into the doorway so I can actually have a peek through. Now I think this area should be clear. Not sure about the kitchen area. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I want to go around the corner. Probably around this area I want to start crouching, but first I need to make sure that there are no enemies in the area that I'm going to be moving in. So we are going to drag out a couple of sight lines, wait to get all clear, and then he's going to crouch around the corner. But we will do Go Code Alpha because I don't know what's in this room. I want to check that out first. Or maybe I can just throw in a quick flashbang and just clear it. Alright, so that is all clear. This guy, he needs to use a spy camera, I would say. You can move through. Alright, so here's a bit of a... Alright, so there's an icon there that shows what's going to happen. That is kind of cool. Alright, so then we...
Alpha, go.
Alright, so now he will be sneaking. And he can get back up, grab some cover, and then he's slowly going to move around. And again, with that we are going to use that wait for clear command, because that is super useful. Looks like we found the hostage. So we will... Door is locked. Right, we will manual breach. And this guy is going to move around the bed and cover this area, I guess. Oh, and that was the last guy. Way back in the corner over there. That was a lot of tangos, man. 17 on that small of a map. That is kind of crazy. This time around, however, we did get 3 stars, so the restarts were worth it. But, oh boy. 17 bad guys. And all of them took several shots to take out, so that is kind of worrisome. Alright, so we got a little tutorial window popping up, showcasing snipers. So I'm guessing on this next map we will be encountering snipers. Roger that. Yes, we are encountering snipers. Alright, so, oh. We have a hostage execution thingy happening here. Alright. So we have 15 seconds to get to this guy. That is interesting. Now, these machine gunners, they seem to have access to wall breaching stuff. I would be super interested in trying to blow this wall and just moving in straight away. Also, I'm not sure, but the sniper, well, in the original door kickers, basically, when you use the sniper, it could set off the executioner, if I remember correctly. So we're going to have to give that a try and see what happens when we snipe this guy. Other than that, though, 3 assault guys and then the 1 guy for a wall breach seems like a pretty good plan to me. Oh yes, and it is an option. That is fantastic. Oh, look at that. That is a huge area of effect. Alright, but maybe move to that corner. He's going to get that. This guy, because we know where the executioner is, we are going to get an angle preemptively. Oh, he's going to go to the middle and cover that door and the hallway, and you are going to move forward and you're going to have a little peek. Alright, so we know where they are. We could take a shot here because I'm very interested to see what happens. They're here! Alright, so that does freak them out, except this guy's still on the countdown. And this guy is kind of chilling out on the couch, so that is kind of cool. So you, my friend, can open the door stealthily. We get that kill. Now, things are going to get a little bit dicey, I think. You're going to move forward. You're going to grab that corner. And you're going to move forward like that. He's going to have to start pieing the corners over here already. And that over here doesn't really make sense. But if we move you up a little bit further, this guy can shoot beyond me or in front of me. That should not be a problem. He's not going to get obscured by me, and you can cover that angle. These guys need to get in here within the next 8 seconds.
Tango inside.
Oh boy. Oh, just in the last second. Oh man. Alright, so Tanto over here is injured. You, sir, are going to get the hostage and you're going to get him out of there. And you are going to be over here, covering that angle. You're going to move backwards a little bit. And I want to see if I can toss a grenade around the corner. Because this area we can see. We need to see if we can toss a flashbang in the back there. So actually we can get rid of that. You will throw a flashbang way in the back corner there. You're going to follow that up. Before it explodes, we are going to start moving. We have an open. Alright, so this will be empty. But let's see, now let's break up here. This is probably good. Right, interesting. Alright, so then we continue. So you're going to toss a flashbang. You're going to toss a flashbang in there. You're going to move over here, cover the hallway in case either of these guys don't make it. You will do the same. Alright, so you are going to move in and you're going to get into that smallest corner so you can have maximum overview of that room. Essentially, this guy will be doing the same. Alright. And that's the last bad guy in the back there. Alright, the Jihadi live show. 10 guys, but these were a lot easier to take out than the other guys because a lot of them were relaxing. They were a bit more divided rather than being all clumped up. But I'm starting to figure out that we need a lot more flashbangs. We need to cover a lot more areas with them so before moving on, because there seem to be quite a few tangos on all of these maps. So yeah, definitely. Oh my, this is a big map. Oh, so many angles to consider. I'm just taking it in. I'm just thinking of what I want to do here. We can take 6 troops. That is a lot. Now we already see there's an enemy here. There's one over there. Grunts, apparently. I also saw an elite somewhere, so these guys won't be super good. I'm assuming that you guys have cover from the doors, but this is a weird starting point, man. Like, that is kind of crazy. Alright, so we do have a grenadier in here by now. That's interesting as well. I kind of want to take a marksman just to see how they do. We have 2 machine gunners over. Actually, we have 3 machine gunners on the map. That's a little bit too much. Rifleman with an LMG over there is a good idea. We can take a priest over here. Or I guess you can start a little bit more in the back. Same with gold. You guys can also start behind the car, so we have some cover from him and him. Hopefully, assuming. It's really cool. I really dig how like they've managed to get the exact aesthetic of Door Kickers 1 to the point I'm actually forgetting that this is 3D. Like, I can zoom in and you can actually see like everything is 3D. It just works. Like the angles, like it looks so much like Door Kickers 1, and yet it looks very different at the same time, which is super cool. Alright, well, let's just start here. Alright, so this is interesting. We have the squad EM rifle. This guy is not going to be good at clearing the corners, but what do you have? You have smoke grenades, frag grenades, and you can toss them. And you can toss them over here, which is cool. He can go through that sheet metal gates, and here we have another grunt insurgents. I didn't even pick up on that one. Yeah, we're going to start working on that door. Oh boy, that was some guy throwing a grenade over there. Wow, I like these explosive effects as well. They're kind of cool. Alright, so I'm kind of expecting some bad guys to be over here. This guy has a grenade launcher. I'm super curious about what that's going to do. Actually, can we toss it? Well, oh, okay, so there it is, a grenade launcher. We can toss a grenade if we have direct line of sight. So that is not happening here. This one, we can actually do toss all the way over the back there, and I think that would be a great idea. He needs to cover that angle. This guy also needs to start making himself useful. So he can get some cover. He can cover... Well, he can move up to the windows and then he can clear the window. Oh boy. Ah, this rifle is too long. He cannot be behind cover like that. Oh, and he's going to take some time to get on target. This guy moved back into the... Alright, so he shoots that guy in the back. That is good. Grenade is tossed. Oh boy. Alright, he's drawing some fire. He needs to move. Uh-oh. How many rifle bullets you have? 26 out of 30. Alright, so that's pretty good. We got another grunt insurgent. He really needs to get on target with him. What can you do? You can toss in frag grenades. Toss in one like that. Did we just lose someone? I think yes we did. There were two guys over here. This is a white line. I kind of would wish the bodies would stay. I know that this is very clean looking. Oh, that looks like blood. I'm pretty sure it's not, but holy hell, that, like, I'm pretty sure that was just really dark smoke, but that was super brutal if that was blood. Right, so far I'm not really liking the sniper rifle. It's a bit cumbersome in all of these angles and stuff. Actually, I'm completely forgetting about these guys. But anyway, I want to do a restart because, yeah, that was I lost a guy. I don't want to lose anyone. Alright, so you are going to start moving over here and covering that angle. Starting there. Of course, he's going to stop. Stop. He's going to start covering that angle. He's still going to throw that grenade, but then he would be much better off covering this angle, I guess. But first, let's see if we can take care of these guys. So you are going to work on that door. Alright, so that's working out pretty well, I'd say. Look at that, that's a really cool explosion. Like, you can see like the air displacement around the bubble there. Super cool. Now this guy is going to present a problem, maybe? Can we actually, yeah, because we should be able to shoot one now, right? Yes. Ooh. Alright, so that... What the fuck? He survived that? Right, he's going to toss a flashbang over here. He's going to have to move out of cover. You need to step back. You need to step back. Alright, so that explosion went off. I guess we can clear the corner now. Nope. That's a lot of bad guys. Alright, restart. We need to rethink our entire approach here. So we have our plan. This guy, this works out pretty well with the grenade. This guy can take care of some business. Oh boy. Alright, so you can throw a grenade. So we can actually throw a grenade in the back there, and I think that will be better. Alright, you need to cover that dude. Alright, he needs to move back into... Well, he did get him with the last bullet there. That is super nice. You need to move back. These guys are pretty much finished. So you're going to open that door. He starts pieing the corner there. Good. Alright, so we're paused again. Let's have a quick another look. This guy, he can throw a flashbang. He will throw the flashbang way in the back because there's probably another guy over there. This guy's going to have to wait. This guy as well. Honestly, again, this map doesn't really see much of a use for snipers. Like, the only sniper I would use... Well, it's not really a sniper, I guess. He's a marksman. But... yeah. I don't see much of a use for him. Alright, so he's going to move over here, and he's going to move over there as well. Oh, you need to get on your shots a bit quicker. Alright, so this area is clear as well. So now, actually, he's injured. Sugar is not, so he's going to move over the side a little bit, and Sugar is going to have to start clearing these corners until he gets to cover. Now, we need to be careful with these angles. So this area, we can see, is clear. Again, we will make sure that they use the stop sign, I guess. It's not a stop sign, wait for clear, yeah. Alright, he needs to move out of the way just a little bit. Alright, let's pause another time. You, what can you do here? Breaching charges, yeah, why not? That works out for me. Bailey over here, he can actually maybe check out that window a little bit more. But there's this area over here that we don't know anything about, which is super frustrating as well. Now, as we move along, what can this guy see if he moves? Yeah, really not finding much of a use for this guy. He's just going to have to switch over to the secondary weapon, I guess. He's going to have to check this out. He's going to make a different route. He's going to move over there. Still working on that thing. Alright, so we actually start clearing it from this area as well. And this guy can move over here to help out. He has a wall breach as well, apparently. That's kind of good, kind of cool. That machine gun is not very powerful. It's still 5.56, I think, what they're firing, but still, I would expect something that's a little bit more heavy duty, I guess. Alright, let us... Alright, so that was a good thing that we actually took that over there. Get close enough to kick open that door. You can cover it. He will follow behind. Alright, so he definitely needs to very carefully start peeking around those corners. Again, stopping to make sure it is clear. Oh, this guy took many hits. I feel like overall the units in this game are a bit more spongy than in Door Kickers 1. That might be wrong, but that's how it feels like. Oh, I don't like this. This door is open. When you get here, there's an angle into that room that you cannot immediately cover because your sidearm is out. let's get rid of that plan. Let's open up the window. He's going to have to cover. Oh, that's a lot of angles all at once. Can we zoom? How far can we zoom in? Alright, so we can add in another little marker over there. We'll add another thing to that. Actually, you can throw in a frag grenade. Let's go ahead and throw in a frag grenade. This guy is way too close. Maybe he also should switch over to a sidearm. He's going to cover that door. Seems this area is cleared. Alright, this is a bit annoying, but okay. Holy shit, that is a pretty beefing sounding gun actually. Not super loud, and I mean to fix that soonish. But wow, yeah. Right, so we cleared this area, he cannot move through it. But he can clear some of this corner. It is always good to get multiple angles on any room. Alright, so he can wait maybe a second to kick open that door. He can stand in this room and then cover this door. He can kick it open, I guess. Oh, that is really awkward. Oh, and those are the last two guys over there. Alright, so we didn't have to clear that room. Not the fastest. 1 minute and 9 seconds. Actually, that is not too bad. We got pretty close, but yeah, messing around a bit too much. And I feel like I need to be able to unlock some heavier guns, so these guns should take a few, not as many shots as they do now to kill some of these tangos, because that is quite a few shots sometimes that you have to put in there. Sometimes they die very quickly, sometimes they take a couple of shots before they go down, and it's a little bit, yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, they get shots off when we're getting shots on them, so it doesn't really stagger them. At the very least, if it doesn't kill instantly, I'm okay with that, but I would like some kind of staggering for the enemy, because getting hit up that close, and usually kind of unexpected, I assume, should do a bit to reduce your combat effectiveness. Anyway, we've been playing for probably about half an hour by now, so please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more, because I'm putting an end to this video. I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next.